We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that. And I'll answer for it when I die.
Wenigstens 2 sind schon mal wieder vereint und Miranda bekommen wir auch noch zurück. Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Star Trek Resurgence.
It's not the Illydian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We've lost people too. I know it's not easy.
What makes it worse is that when we were in there, trapped, Hadri is the one who said that we had to live to fight. And we all agreed. We said if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Okay, sie kennen unseren Plan, also müssen wir uns was anderes einfallen lassen. General Quarters.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs in the balance. How did it go? You look exhausted.
It went about as well as could be expected, under the circumstances.
Oh, that's a relief, because I was fearing the worst. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Illydians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but that... Is that true?
Die Wahrheit.
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Illydians. Everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore. Everything I've ever known is gone.
Hotari isn't lost yet. This is far from over. It will be your home again, I promise.
Kannst du nicht versprechen.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Commander Rydick, we need you on the bridge immediately.
Okay, was ist los?
Commander, good to have you back. You didn't opt for the ocular implants.
Maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
We've got an Illydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar. Now I'm...
Hätte ich nicht gedacht, dass wir nochmal irgendwo jemanden mit einem Visor hier zu sehen bekommen. Ja, aber warum nicht? Passt ja von der Zeit her ganz gut. Vielleicht kann man die Haut auch nochmal wieder ein bisschen glatt bügeln und dann kommen Implantate rein. Und dann ist hoffentlich wieder alles gut.
Not so sure. Bring it up on the view screen.
600.
Ich dachte auch, mit dem Visor sieht man ja wirklich gar nicht. Wenn man mal so sieht, aus TNG, wie da so die Optik war. Also für jemand, der nie richtig sehen konnte und dran gewöhnt ist, ja. Aber jetzt so gleich seinen Dienst aufzunehmen, hier wie bei, also ich meine die Optik, wie Geordi LaForge die hatte, das halte ich mal für mindestens schwierig.
Kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us.
Okay, irgend so ein Kristallgedöns.
Commander?
Have you tried hailing them?
Try it.
Hailing the Illydian ship now. No response.
100 kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up, phasers ready. It's incoming.
Lock
Oh, Mann.
phasers and open fire.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible.
Okay, das geht durch die
Goddamn it,
Schilde.
Return fire. Everything we've got. Right, Egg. Modulate the shield frequency.
Alles raus, was wir haben. Genau, Schildfrequenzen modulieren. Ob das was hilft, ist eine andere Frage.
Commander,
I've got this. Just keep firing.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another. There!
We've got incoming! How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Captain!
Wenn das so einfach möglich wäre, Bypass, wenn man die Frequenzen kennt, komplett durchzukommen, dass die Schilde komplett ignoriert werden, dann müsste man doch eigentlich, korrigiert mich, wenn ich falsch liege, auch serienmäßig mit hochgefahrenen Schilden beamen können. Oder?
He's out cold.
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
Sie wollen unsere Körper,
On
nicht wahr?
screen.
Commander Rydak, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
You're dealing with me. Is that a problem?
One inferior life form is as good as another. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment. But I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first. Your existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
It's entirely possible you could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology, and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. You claimed I would be held accountable, and here I am. Hold me accountable.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
Es war mir eine Ehre.
But of course, now you are entirely at my mercy. So I've decided to let you live. Because there's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive. Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
This isn't over.
I assure you, we've only just begun.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
Ja, was sind unsere Optionen hier? Vielleicht endlich mal der Sternenflotte Bescheid geben?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully
Oder hat Miranda das vielleicht schon gemacht
Still
heimlich,
no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature.
bevor sie übernommen wurde?
All but disappeared. Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we've got.
Commander Rydak,
You had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment, given our current situation and the losses we have suffered?
I'd rather not fight this alone. We need to call for reinforcements.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Warum sollte uns denn
We
helfen?
need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him.
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi-Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
Delphi-Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
According to Commander Riker's records of meeting Portal 6-3, he was willing to listen to reason. We may be able to convince him that Galvin is wrong.
Or he'll just be happy to learn his civilization is making a comeback. In which case, we only compound the problem.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
Das ist natürlich die Frage, ne? Dass Commander Riker mit ihm eine Übereinkunft erzielt hat mit diesem Tekon-Wächter, das muss nicht heißen, dass das heutzutage passt, wie schon richtig hier diskutiert wird. Er ist ja ein Wächter des Tekon-Reiches, wusste damals nicht, dass das untergegangen war und könnte ja jetzt auch sehr positiv darauf reagieren, dass das Tekon-Reich möglicherweise wieder aufersteht. Allerdings scheint das ja so eine ganz spezielle Gruppe an Tekon zu sein. Ich habe schon wieder vergessen, wie diese Gruppe heißt. Vielleicht spielt das nochmal eine Rolle. Und ich sage mal, gut, was passiert im schlimmsten Fall? Im schlimmsten Fall reißt er uns wortwörtlich den Kopf ab und dann war es das. Aber irgendwas müssen wir tun. Wenn wir nicht die Sternenflotte oder die Föderation wären, dann würden wir vielleicht einfach die Schiffe und Planeten, die da so rumschwirren, einfach komplett auseinandernehmen und versuchen, das Übel an der Wurzel auszurotten. Aber möglicherweise gibt es aber ja auch noch eine Chance, die infizierten Leute irgendwo wieder zurückzubringen. Ich habe beinahe gesagt, mit Intelligenz infiziert, aber das wäre ja fast positiv, oder? Ich meinte natürlich mit einer fremden Entität.
And I will speak with the Council. They need to understand the magnitude of the situation. I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
Ja, natürlich. Alles liegt auf unseren Schultern.
Of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship. So we can expect at least that many hostile.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for...
Na klar. Geht gleich los.
Now what? We need that door sealed.
Rückschießen?
Handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local systems. We'll be shot getting there. I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
Na los. Hier muss versiegelt werden.
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the seal.
He'll never see it coming.
Natasha, get ready to charge.
Charge?
Some gravity polarity. Now!
get them down.
Brauchen wir nicht. Gut, gehört die Brücke wieder uns?
What are we gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
It's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
These prisoners can be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
I can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute.
Okay, es sind also noch Tekon da. Wir müssen gucken, wie wir das Schiff anhalten.
They're all over this place.
Okay, mit dem Tricorder die Brücke untersuchen. Ja. Aber brauche ich vielleicht auch gar nicht, wenn ich überall einfach hingehe. Mal gucken. Tekon-Waffen.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
I'm not sure.
Oder man muss Tekon sein, damit die Waffe funktioniert.
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
Das Empire. Na gut, besser Empire als Vampire.
This console looks unaffected.
Aber überall diese Kristalle auch.
Gotta figure this out before we get wherever we're going. If the Resolute can't catch up to us, we're in a whole different kind of trouble.
Oder wir warten einfach ab, wo wir ankommen. Würdest du mir mal aus dem Weg gehen? Danke.
There are two interfaces on top of each other.
This is not Lydian programming.
Everything under control?
Yes, these Takan haven't made a move. Yet.
What you're doing is working.
There's plenty more I can do. But it doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
Okay, dann hoffe ich, sie verhalten sich still.
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
So, wo könnte ich denn scannen? Okay, hier in jedem Fall mal.
These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be active, just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric?
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
Maybe we should try that other console.
Good idea.
Engine's a red line, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
That much reactor output would drive us past the theoretical top speed of this ship. So how fast are we actually going?
Tja, wie schnell sind wir wohl? So, was ist mit der Konsole?
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good either. What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
Fernsteuerung eingebaut?
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Vielleicht so wie die Romulaner mit ihren Drohnen, wo sie versucht haben, einen Krieg auszulösen zwischen der Föderation, den Andorianern und der Händlerrasse, die mir gerade nicht einfällt. Noch irgendetwas scannen. Doch mal die Kanone aus dem Weg. So. Was kann ich denn noch machen? So, hier werden wir nicht rauskommen. Ja schon gescannt. Den Modus kann ich auch nicht umschalten. Du läufst auch hier rum, ja? Ich denke doch, wir haben alles gescannt. Gut, wird das mal eine überlange Folge hier. Können wir ja auch mal wieder machen. Ich hoffe doch, ihr habt da nichts dagegen. Ach hier. Gar nicht gesehen. Navigationsdaten inspizieren. Okay, machen wir mal.
Here, it's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
Es ist nur ein Display, das hilft uns nicht weiter. Oder doch?
We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
Can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of. Even with the engines pushed as hard as they are, they wouldn't produce this speed.
Whether it's these crystals, or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed. But somehow, that hasn't happened yet.
So what is their endgame? They've transformed individuals, they've transformed this ship, in a way. How far will they go?
As far as we let them. The technology certainly doesn't seem to have limits.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power. That's everything. We got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you.
Da wachsen Kristalle.
It's useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. Weapons must be bio.
Habe ich mir schon so gedacht.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
You can't control the ship with a disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Ah!
Sei froh, dass wir dabei sind.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. Ja, nächste Geschichte Number One, die Nummer 1. Das schauen wir uns dann in der kommenden Folge an. Drüben werden erstmal die Takan zum Reden gebracht. Ich bin mir noch nicht ganz schlüssig. Nummer 1, ja, keine Ahnung, ob es da jetzt um Commander Gerald Rydeck primär geht oder ob vielleicht schon hier der Riker schon da ist, obwohl, tja, keine Ahnung, da sollte ja auch irgendwie ein Treffen organisiert werden. Wir werden sehen, es bleibt auf jeden Fall spannend. Und bis hier bedanke ich mich recht herzlich für eure Aufmerksamkeit und sage bis zum nächsten Mal. Auf Wiedersehen.